Since the fall of 2013, we've given you glimpses inside the historic Sun Theater, which is undergoing a massive restoration. After its scheduled opening in the spring of 2014, the Sun will become the official performance and exhibition space for the Grand Center Arts Academy. I paid the Academy a visit and got to know a few of the hundreds of talented students there. Chloe Amber Harris on the left and classmate Brianna Ford are sophomores at the Grand Center Arts Academy. Both aspire to be professional dancers, but in genres more contemporary than classical ballet. Chloe Amber began studying dance at the age of 6 at the Herbert Hoover Boys and Girls Club. Brianna was living in Florida when she started ballet lessons at the tender age of 3.
When I was 3, I actually really didn't like doing dancing. But when I started knowing that there was more than just ballet, that I could do jazz, which I'm really in love with. I love doing the high energized leaps and turns all over the place. And then after that, I thought I really loved dancing.
I didn't really like ballet much because it was too structured, but I learned that you have to learn the basics in order to change them. You have to know what the rules are before you can break them. The school, it's really great. I've been here since the beginning, and when we moved into this building, it just got all the more better because we have the beautiful dance space and such great teachers, and the atmosphere is just phenomenal.
Since our school really only has 100 people in each grade, everybody knows everybody, and so we're like a huge big family. So if some maybe 7th grader needed help from a 10th grader, they wouldn't mind and like brush them off. They would be like, oh yeah, sure, I'll help you with that.
Sophomore Julian Falkingham knew early on that traditional schools were not for him. After the 2nd grade, Julian was homeschooled until he enrolled here at GCAA in the 8th grade.
It was different, and different in a way that I hadn't heard my friends talking about from their experiences at middle school.
Julian's art of choice is ceramics, but when he gets to college, he'll focus on the life sciences and math.
Doing art, for me, explores the types of things that I want to explore in the sciences, because I'm very interested in life and how it works, and evolution and how everything came to be. And art, for me, is a little bit more of a way to kind of express that, rather than just, you know, doing all the studying that I need to do at a tech school or something like that.
Ready? And
my previous school, I started with the trumpet, and that wasn't my instrument, and so I took a little bit off, trying to figure out what instrument I do like.
Sophomore Emma Ifrig discovered she had an affinity for the viola and its mellow sound. Emma also learned she prefers playing in an ensemble to performing as a soloist.
I like hearing the whole orchestra together. I like hearing the parts fit. I like the harmonies, and I like hearing the violins. I love it here. There's such a different group of kids here. Their temperament, their styles.
I remember the first time I came here, I was in 7th grade. I was shy. I didn't want to do any arts. I was just looking for a new school.
But when Carrington Barnes took to the stage and started learning the art and the craft of the theater, it opened a whole new world to him. Now this sophomore wants to learn everything he can about the theater and make it his career. Carrington is also excited about renovations underway next door at the Sun Theater and the prospect of learning and performing in a professional caliber space.
We could use that space for so much. We could use it for theater, choir performances, art shows, like music, all that. We can use it all.
It's going to be intimidating, I feel, because right now we're used to playing with a smaller crowd. Once we have that Sun Theater, it's going to open up a whole new range of people to come in and see us. And maybe one day we can even put theater, art, music, and dance into one and have a big performance over there.
I think that it will really give us a chance to learn what it will be like in the professional world, dancing on a stage and having our own stage. We can learn about what goes on behind the scenes, so when we go out into the world, we're just not like, oh, that's a stage, let's dance on it. We can know how to handle ourselves around the props and be able to really know what we're doing.
All right, you guys ready to go upstairs? Yes. Yep. All right, what we'll do, we'll go out this side door here.
The day after our interviews with the students, a group of Grand Center Arts Academy faculty members was given a tour of the Sun Theater to see the restoration work done thus far. Those on the tour included the chair of the Dance and Theater Department, Keith Tyrone Williams.
The kids will have access to a space that will give them the experience at a high school level that many professionals don't have access to. So they're getting the training and the access to technical theater, the visual, the vocal, the instrumentation, the instrumental department, and the dance department in a space is 600 plus seats. There are not too many spaces in the country that has access to that. So I'm just overjoyed with the possibilities that the theater will provide us. It's pretty incredible. GCAA represents a reservoir, if you will, an academy that's available to our community. And our hopes and aspirations that the students that attend here, their artistic voice will be heard in the community, and the community can therefore be a part of this whole artistic development that's happening.